Today's Foxborough Classic Conference showdown featuring the Preble Hornets and your Notre Dame Academy Tritons. So let's meet our starting lineups. First of all, for our guests from Preble, leading off playing shortstop, number 6, Aiden Hoffman. Playing left field, number 2, Nate Wordle. Your third baseman, number 32, Kent Branson. The pitcher, number 21, Peyton Keene. First baseman, number 16, Randy Van Hayden. The right fielder, number 11, Carson Bloom. At second base, number 10, David Petazic. Your designated hitter, Nate Pollan. Catcher, number 23, Grant Freeberg. And in center field, number 27, Ian Baker. Coach Petazic and the rest of the Hornets. And now let's meet our Tritons. Lead off playing shortstop, number 2, Christian Collins. Playing center field, number 1, Jack Freilich. At third base, number 10, Drew Sajinski. The catcher, number 13, Brady LaViolet. First baseman, number 16, Bryson Kane. Left fielder, number 26, Emmett Hunter. Your designated hitter, number 23, Donatello Badalamante. Right fielder, number 25, Carson Glosney. At second base, number 3, Aaron Hyroth. And on the mound, number 7, Avery Duncan. The Tritons are coached by Jared Barker, assisted by Jason Weary and Eric Hunter, and the rest of the Tritons. And now, throwing out our first pitch in today's game is our raffle winner from Triton Fest, honorary captain and future Triton, Emilio Webb. Emilio plays on Coach Barker's 10U team in the summer and is a multi-sport athlete. One of his favorite things to do is pitch. Let's give Emilio a hand. So I call that a strike.
Welcome to Harold Neville Park, and Triton Baseball is on the air. The Notre Dame Baseball Radio Network welcomes you on this Thursday afternoon. Welcome, everyone. Hello, friends. Dom D'Angelo with you for the Tritons and the Preble Hornets. These two teams split their regular season series last year. The Hornets won the first game 8-2 at home, and then lost here at Notre Dame 8-7. The Tritons come in off of a tough loss, 4-1 against Manitowoc Lincoln earlier this week. The Hornets coming off of a win, 9-6 against Sheboygan North. They meet for the first time this year. And their leading hitter is Aiden Hoffman. He'll lead things off. The shortstop, followed by Nate Wordle and Branson Kent. The first three for the Hornets. The Tritons around the diamond look like this. Brady LaViolette doing the catching. Bryson Kane at first base. Aaron Highroth at second. Christian Collins at short. Drew Sajinski at third. Emmett Hunter in left. Jack Freilich playing center today. And Carson Glazzi in right for the pitcher, Avery Duncan. He gets the call on the mound today for the Tritons.
Lead off at the top of the first.
So we're all set to go. Top of the first inning.
Number 6.
Aiden Hoffman will lead things off.
Hoffman.
Hornets wearing their bright yellow jerseys. Green numbers, green trim. Green helmets, white pants. Tritons wearing their blue tops with their white pants, green numbers, green letters. We're underway. Glad you're with us. First pitch from Duncan is in for strike one. Duncan, one of those guys where when he is on, he is on. Had a great season last year, picking it up again this year. Second pitch is swung on and missed. Quickly 0-2. Both these teams will have the shortstops leading off. Hoffman down 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. So Hoffman is the first batter retired. That'll bring up Nate Wordle, the left fielder, number 2.
The left fielder, number 2, Nate Wordle.
So Wordle batting in the same spot as his jersey number, second in the order today. Duncan starts with 4 straight strikes. That one hits the outside edge. That one flied out of play. 0-2 on Wordle. Coming in quickly with that fastball to begin. That one's a called strike 3. 2 quick strikeouts. That one got Wordle looking, so good start already for the Dallas Baptist
Third baseman,
future
32,
pitcher Avery Duncan.
Kent.
And that'll bring up Branson Kent, the third baseman, number 32. As that heater gets away from LaViolette, bounces into the fence. First ball of the game, thrown by Duncan. 1-0 pitch, swing and a ground ball. Slow roller, be taken by Sajinski. A little bobble. That's going to be safe at first. That'll be charged as an error on Sajinski. So a man on first, 2 gone. And that'll bring up Peyton Keene, the pitcher. With a man on first and 2 out. Top of the first inning just underway here from Notre Dame. Duncan working from the stretch. That's a bouncing ball foul down the third base line. Keene will be pitching today. He's batting cleanup in the order. Number 21 for the Hornets. Pitch from Duncan in there for a ball. That one got low. So a 1-1 count here on the Hornets pitcher. Next offering to him. Swing and a ground ball foul down the third baseline once again. Makes it 1-2. So 2 out, 1 on. Top first. A 1-2 count to Keene. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul ball out of play. That one lands on the hill behind the Preble dugout. Duncan's coming in with the heater to begin this one. Next offering is just outside for ball 2. Two-two pitch, swing and a fly ball out of play, foul. That one got way out of here down the left field line. So still 2-2. Good battle here from Keene. Next one's outside, full count. Randy Van Hayden, the first baseman, is due up next after Keene. But still 2 outs already in the first. Runner goes, swing and a fly ball, left field, playable. Emmett Hunter has to come in a couple of steps. He makes a catch. And that's the end of the Preble half of the inning.
1 left after half inning. Hornets 0. Tritons coming to bat.
So after a half, 1 error for the Tritons. They left 1 on base. Did the Hornets? No damage done. Tritons coming up to bat after this. Just getting rolling on the Notre Dame Baseball Radio Network. Back here, Notre Dame Baseball, bottom of the first inning. Christian Collins will be leading things off for the Tritons. Around the field for the Hornets, Freiberg is behind the dish. Van Hayden's at first. Podesky's at second. Hoffman, the shortstop. Kent, third base. Wordle in the left to Baker in center, and Blum in right. Christian Collins will lead things off against the pitcher Peyton Keene. He takes ball 1 inside. That one gets away. Breaking ball in for a strike from Keene, who was batting cleanup in the top half of the inning. He's now dealing on the mound in the bottom half. That one just outside. That's ball 3. Hitters count now for Collins. Left-handed batter takes. That one's ball 3. My mistake. Got one ahead there. 3 balls and a strike. Next offering, ground ball back up the middle. That's going to be a tough play for somebody. Collins is going to have an infield single.
Center fielder, number 1, Jack Fralick.
So leadoff man is aboard. That'll bring up Jack Fralick playing center. Wearing number 1, another lefty. On that last Collins hit, Podesky had a chance at it. That one's grounded right back up the middle. There's a pickoff throw to first, not in time. And just a tough play. No throw was made, didn't want to risk an error there. So Collins is aboard. Fralick takes down low, ball 1. So Micah Marzik had been playing a lot of center field over the last couple of years for this Notre Dame team. He has been replaced by Fralick. Who now owns that spot. Lays down a bunt. Collins with good speed will get to second. Fralick does his job. As the sac bunt was laid down.
Third baseman, number 10, Drew Sujinski.
That'll be the first out of the inning. That brings up the third baseman, Drew Sujinski. Batting in the heart of this lineup today. Number 10 for Notre Dame. Ball way upstairs over the head of Sujinski. Breaking pitch. That's a obvious ball 1. Next offering outside. 2-0 quickly on the Triton third baseman. So Collins on second. Next offering to Sujinski. Hits the inside edge for a strike. Pitch from Keene, inside once again, ball 3. Keene and Sujinski have played a lot of baseball together, played youth ball together before reaching the high school levels. Ball 4 inside once again. One out walk.
13, Brady LaViolette.
And that'll bring up Brady LaViolette with 2 men on, 1 in scoring position. Man on first, man on second. LaViolette at the plate, breaking pitch in for strike 1. LaViolette hit a home run in one of the last games here. That one fouled back out of play. Quickly 0-2. That one against Bayport to straightaway center. Takes a big swing and a fly ball going out towards right field. Backing up is Blum. Drifting. He will not make the catch. Runners will advance. They're going to send Collins. Throw will be cut off. It's 1-0. So LaViolette ended up at first. Still will put a courtesy runner in for him.
Coming to run, number 24.
And that will be Jack Collins standing at first.
First baseman, number 16, Bryson Kane.
So that'll bring up Bryson Kane. Already a 1-0 lead on the scoreboard thanks to that error out in right field. Blum had a good look at it, just couldn't squeeze it with his glove. And now runners on first and third. Sajinski, the man in scoring position, 90 feet away from the plate. Pitch outside. Kane playing first base today, takes a ball upstairs. Wearing number 16. Next pitch to him, right over the middle for a strike. Only one out in this inning. Runner goes, fly ball out of play, foul. Kane kicking himself a little bit, knows he missed one. Count is full, 3-2. Two men on, one out for Kane. Jack Collins, a good lead down at first. Swing and a ground ball back up the middle. This could be 2, 4, 6, 3 double play. Vidasek to Hoffman to Van Hayden to end the inning. Tritons get one. They lead it 1-0 after one. We'll be back on the Notre Dame Baseball Radio Network. Welcome back, top of the second.
The first baseman,
Randy
16,
Van
Randy
Hayden
Van Hayden.
will lead things off. Number 16 for the Hornets, playing first base. Swings and fouls one back out of play. Avery Duncan settling into a nice rhythm to begin this game. Got an 0-1 count here. I went a bit upstairs, 1-1 the count. On Van Hayden, who's similar to Bryson Kane, same numbers, both righties. Big swing and a miss there, 1-2. One-two pitch from Duncan. Swing and a ground ball. Collins at shortstop will field it. Throws a little bit high, but Kane was able to step on the bag for out number 1. So that's the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Carson Blom, the right fielder.
11, Carson Blom.
Blom, number 11, another right-handed batter facing Duncan. Takes a ball outside. Next offering to him is just inside, so ball 2. That one way low and outside. Ball 3. Duncan works quickly. Doesn't work out of the stretch per se, but definitely gets it and goes. Doesn't waste time making his pitch selections. Next pitch is upstairs, a 4-pitch walk. So Blom is aboard.
Designated hitter, number 15, Nate Pollen.
That brings up Nate Pollen playing DH today. He's got 1 on and 1 out, top of the second. This time Duncan is working from the stretch, fires in a strike. Blom, a sizable lead at first, does not go. That one just hits the outside corner for strike 2. Next offering to Pollen, runner goes, called strike 3, throw down to second, is not in time, just a bit out of the reach of Hiroth, who applied the tag. Good jump there from Blom. Picks up a stolen bag, Pollen strikes out looking.
The catcher, number 23, Grant Freeberg.
Grant Freeberg, the catcher, number 23 for the Hornets, now batting. Duncan taking a good look at Blom over there at second before firing a pitch. Ground ball, slow roller, third base side. Sajinski will make the play. Good pick at first by Kane. Hornets leave one stranded. They do not score. Tritons coming up to bat in the bottom of the second with a 1-run lead. This is The Score and the official Notre Dame Baseball Radio Network. Welcome back to Harold Neville Park. Dom D'Angelo with you from Notre Dame Academy. 1-0 Tritons. We are at the bottom of the second inning. Evan Hunter will lead things off, left fielder. Hunter sends a ground ball to the shortstop, Hoffman. He will have plenty of time to make the play. That's out number 1.
The designated hitter, number 23.
That'll bring up Donatello Badalamante playing the designated hitter role. More recent for the Tritons, number 23. Just working with a quick 1 out here in the second. Takes the first breaking ball from Peyton Keene, who's back to work for his second inning of work. Couple nice breaking pitches to start off this at-bat. Quickly 0-2 on the Triton DH. Here's the next offering. That one outside, ball one. One-two count here. Here's the pitch from Keene. That one low and outside, evened up at 2-2. Next offering, ground ball right back to Hoffman, who bobbles it, fires across the diamond in time for out number 2. So back-to-back plays by Hoffman. Quickly 2 down. That brings up Carson Glosny, right fielder, number 25. Another good breaking pitch from Keene to begin this at-bat. Glosny fouls that one out of play. Next offering from Keene, down low for a ball. Glosny, the senior, Keene, the junior. That's a called strike 3. Got him looking a quick 1-2-3 inning. Tritons do not score on that one. They don't even get on base. No errors committed by the Hornets. They're coming up to bat in the top half of the third. Right after this, you're listening to Notre Dame Baseball on the Notre Dame Baseball Radio Network. Back here, top of the third. 1-0 Notre Dame. Ian DeBaker, the center fielder for the Preble Hornets, wearing the same number as Mike Trout. Number 27 will lead things off. Lays down a bunt. Charging is Sajinski. Nice play at third. Got his man. Good play by charging Sajinski there. Had no issues handling that bunt there. So back to the top of the order, Aiden Hoffman, who struck out swinging his first time up in the first, facing Duncan for the second time. High bouncing ball on the infield. Sajinski once again makes the play. So as quickly as the Tritons went in the bottom of the second, Hornets doing the same in the top of the third. Nate Wordle will have his second crack at Duncan, who struck out looking his first time up. Swing and a foul ball back out of play. Hornets have left 2 men on base despite not having a hit so far. Next pitch from Duncan is just a little bit upstairs. Next pitch from Duncan is just misses for ball. Much to a little bit of the chagrin of the Notre Dame fans down below us here, sitting up in the press box today. That one gets away. So another ball thrown. Window is open, so we can get a little bit more of the atmosphere here. Makes it a little more realistic. Fly ball. High fly ball. Center field. Fralick with good speed coming in. He makes the catch.
Center fielder makes the catch to retire to the side. So for Preble, no runs.
A quick 1-2-3 for Duncan. He's dealing through 3.
1-0.
Tritons still lead at 1-0, looking to add to their lead when we come back. Back here, bottom of the 3rd inning, 1-0 lead for the Tritons. For all of you who love shows and plays, Notre Dame's rendition of Deadly Earnest is now in the Notre Dame Auditorium. Shows beginning today, Thursday, April 25th, running through Saturday the 27th. Shows at 7 o'clock each night. Tickets available for purchase at the door. For more information, go to NotreDameAcademy.com. There should be a little flyer pop up when you first go on to the website for all the information that you should ever want and need. Leading off the bottom of the 3rd is Aaron Highroth, the second baseman. Takes a called strike from Keene, who's back out for his 3rd inning of work. Nice breaking ball there, a swing and a miss from Highroth. Quickly 0-2. Next offering to him. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. A quick 3-pitch strikeout. So Highroth is retired. That brings up Christian Collins back to the top of the order. Collins singled his first time up. He also scored the only run in this game back in the 1st. Takes a fastball on the inside edge for strike 1. Next offering to him is low and away, ball 1. So Collins, who had a tremendous football season, is now ready for equal success on the baseball field. Facing a 1-1 count here, breaking ball just a bit upstairs. 2-1. Next offering is low and in, ball 3. So a 3-1 count on the Triton shortstop. Next offering gets away, that's ball 4. So Collins is aboard for the second time today. He's got a 1-out walk. That'll bring up Jack Freilich, who laid down a sacrifice bunt his first time up, moved Collins into scoring position, which he then did come around to score. Made a nice play in center field to end the top half of this inning. Offering to him. Did he hold back? Yes. That's ball 2. Pickoff throw to first. Nice play there by Van Hayden. Kept it in the yard. One out, one on for Freilich, facing Keene. Next offering to him is a called strike. To 1 pitch, swing and foul tip. Collins will have to go back to first, try to steal a bag. So the count evened up now at 2-2. 1 out, 1 on. Bottom of inning number 3. That one just misses downstairs. Another breaking pitch thrown by Keene. Three-two pitch, runner goes, bouncing ball high on the infield from Freilich. Van Hayden will step on first, so Freilich is out. Collins advances to second. Similar to the first inning, that brings up Drew Sajinski, who walked his first time up. Sajinski had a marvelous defensive inning. Couple nice plays at third. Ball gets away. Collins will advance 90 feet closer. So he's now at third base. So a knock here drives in a run. Good base running from Collins. Sajinski's got a chance to add to this lead. LaViolette due up after him. 1-0 pitch is taken high for ball 2. Next offering, low and away. Collins is going to go. And he's going to score. 2-0 Tritons on some fantastic base running from Christian Collins. He basically just stole a run. The Tritons have their second run of the game. So Sajinski in a 3-ball, no-strike count. 2 outs. Nobody on. Takes that one his second walk of the game. Ball 4 was low and away.
Brady LaViolette.
A timeout on the field. There's going to be a brief mound visit between the infield and the Preble coaches. Up-to-date standings right now in the FRCC. These two teams right bunched in the middle of it. Manitowoc Lincoln leading the way. They're 7-1. De Pere not far behind at 6-1. Then you get Pulaski at 6-2. Tritons currently in 4th, 5-2 with 11 to go. Hornets are 3-5 with 10 games remaining on their schedule.
Brady LaViolette.
So after that quick mound visit, LaViolet at the dish. Shajinski standing on first base. First pitch to him, a breaking pitch in for strike one. Next offering, another breaking ball swung on and fouled. Quickly 0-2 on LaViolet, who reached on an error. Had a high fly ball to right field. And Bloom couldn't catch it, battling the sun and maybe a little bit of wind. Still a routine play, just couldn't come up with it, so LaViolet reached. Trying to reach once again. High fly ball left field. Going back is Wardle, and he will have room to make the catch.
After 3 innings, Notre
So
Dame.
LaViolet is retired on another hard hit
Preble,
ball to the
0.
outfield. And that's how the third inning comes to a close. Tritons add one more. It's now 2-0. They lead the Hornets. We'll be back on the Notre Dame Baseball Radio Network. Back here, top of the fourth inning, the 4-6 Hornets, the 7-3 Tritons going at it today from Notre Dame. Branson Kent, the Hornet third baseman who reached on an error back in the first, will lead things off for Preble. Facing Avery Duncan, who has pitched a gem so far. First pitch is upstairs. Duncan dealing with a no-hitter right now. As that one's low and inside, ball 2. There's a nice fastball on the outside edge, strike 1. Ground ball. Left side of the infield, Collins a bobble. He will not have a play. So another error, allowing Kent to reach.
Peyton Keene.
And I'll bring up Peyton Keene, the pitcher today, who's not doing too bad for himself on the pitching side. Only 1 hit, a couple runs given up. Has dealt a couple of walks, which has really been the Achilles heel for him in this game. His second at-bat starts with a up-high fastball for a ball. Flew out to left field back in the first. He's got a man on first here in the fourth. That one in the dirt for ball 2. Pickoff throw to first is not in time. Kent had to scurry back. Next pitch to Keene is a base hit into right field. So the first hit allowed by Duncan is a single by the pitcher Peyton Keene.
Randy Von Hayden.
That'll bring up Randy Von Hayden. Hornets getting something cooking a little bit in this top half of the fourth. Hornets' next game will be tomorrow. It will be in Luxembourg-Casco. Pitch from Duncan way up and inside. Von Hayden had to back away. Leave the batter's box for a moment before re-entering. 2-1, nobody out here. Big swing and a miss from Von Hayden. Duncan came with the fastball. Count even up at 1-1. Hornets have runners on first and second. Another big swing and a miss. The count is 1-2. For the Tritons, their next game will be back here against Escanaba. A called strike 3. Von Hayden is retired for the second time today. That's the first out of the inning. That brings up Carson Blom.
Carson Bloom.
First pitch to him as a strike. Throw to first gets away from Kane for a moment. LaVila tried to pick off. Could not get his man. Keane standing over at first. Two on, one out. Here's the pitch from Duncan. Takes a glance over at second before firing in a strike. That one just misses, outside edge. Big moment in this game here. Blum trying to come up with a hit. Maybe drive in a run here, cut into this deficit. Swing and a ground ball back to the mound. Duncan. He'll go to second for one. The turn. Double play. No, they're going to say that Kane was off the bag. So almost a tremendous play there. They got the out at second.
Pollen.
Kent moves down to third. So Keene was out at second. They're going to say that Blom was safe at first because Bryson Kane was off the bag. So there's going to be a brief discussion here between the umpires on whether or not he was safe. And they're going to say he's out. Going to say first glance, that looked pretty good. A fantastic double play turned. And that puts out the fire in the fourth. Hornets leave a couple stranded. They do not score. Tritons coming up to bat, trying to add to this 2-0 lead right after this. Back here, bottom of the fourth, Bryson Kane, the first baseman,
Lead off.
who grounded into a double play his first time up, will lead things off. Kane batting fifth in the order for Notre Dame. Takes a breaking pitch on the outside edge for a strike. Another breaking ball, ground ball, right to Hoffman. Out number one. That's the first out of the fourth. That'll bring up Emmett Hunter, who grounded out to the shortstop Hoffman back in the second. Both shortstops have been busy today. Hoffman with a number of good plays. Collins has had his fair share on the Notre Dame side as well. First pitch to Hunter is in for a strike. Breaking ball, ground ball, once again to Hoffman over at short. He'll make the play once again. That's out number two. Chance for another quick inning here for Keene. He'll now face Donatello Badalamante, who also grounded out to Hoffman back in the second. First pitch to him, a fly ball, shallow center, playable. And DeBaker comes in, he makes the catch. Another very quick 1-2-3 inning for Peyton Keene. The Tritons do not score on no hits, no errors. They left nobody on base. After 4 innings, here from Harold Neville Park, it's 2-0 Notre Dame. Top of the 5th inning, Nate Pollen, the Preble DH, who struck out looking back in the second, will lead it off. Hornets only have 1 hit through 4 innings. A couple errors committed by the Tritons. Ground ball be fielded by Sajinski, who's had a couple nice plays at third base today. Makes one there. That's out number 1. So that brings up Grant Freeberg, who also grounded out to Sajinski in the second. Looking to get something going here for the Hornets. They've left 3 men stranded in this game. Nice pitch from Duncan in for strike 1. Next pitch is in for a strike. Nothing in 2. So Duncan pitching a very efficient game. That one upstairs for ball 1, which is important because Duncan is, without question, their ace. So if you can get some good quality innings of work as he fires a ball low and inside for ball 2. If you can rest his arm, that's going to be crucial when you get into big-time games later in the season. Ground ball, charging Sajinski at third. Has to hurry with the throw, and he got him. That's out number 2. Freeberg once again out thanks to Sajinski. That'll bring up Ian DeBaker, the center fielder. Number 27 for the Hornets. Number 9 in the order. First pitch from Duncan, popped up high on the infield, drifting into foul territory is Sejinski. He was personally responsible for ending that inning. All 3 outs thanks to the Triton third baseman. The Hornets don't score on no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Avery Duncan pitching a gem. 1 hit through 5. Tritons coming up to bat. They lead it 2-0. This is the score and the official Notre Dame Baseball Radio Network. Bottom half of inning number 5. Carson Glosny will lead things off. The UW Stevens Point football commit. He'll be playing quarterback there next year. Sends a ground ball to the third base side. Tough play for Kent. He will not make it. That'll be a hit for Glosny.
Aaron Aroff.
So we're going to score that one. That's a tricky one to get there because Kent did have a play on it. A little bit of a tough one, though. We're going to give Glosny the benefit of a doubt. Go with a base hit there. And that'll bring up Aaron Highroth. Showing bunt pulls it back. That's ball 1 of this at-bat. Highroth struck out swinging back in the third. So Glosny standing on first. Highroth once again showing bunt, gets it down. They'll go to first, get the easy out. So Highroth does his job. That's out number 1 of the inning. Glosny moves to second. Back to the top of the order, Christian Collins, who has reached both times. He's singled and he's walked so far. Sends a high foul ball back out of play. That one behind the Triton dugout, 0-1. Spring sports in full effect, no doubt about it. Baseball's rolling, softball's going. Girls soccer team is in Iowa this weekend. Playing a couple games out there. Breaking pitch just misses. As well as lacrosse is in session these days as well, so all sorts of fun things going on. Collins gets a good hit on one, sending out towards right center. Play will be made by DeBaker. Glosny will be held at second. That's out number 2.
Jack Freilich.
That'll bring up Jack Freilich, batting with 1 in scoring position and 2 out. Freilich looking to reach for the first time in this game. Playing center field. First pitch from Keene is in for a strike. Frelick has showed off that speed, made a nice play out in center. Pitch to him is low and inside, ball 2. Kane takes a moment, then fouled back by Frelick. Frelick, another guy who played with Kane growing up, and some Little League action for the Rockers, I believe it was called. Ground ball to the shortstop, Hoffman. Frelick's got good speed, and the tag will be applied there. Throw is a little bit off the mark from Hoffman. Von Hayden made the play.
2-0, Notre Dame.
So Frelick still looking for that first hit of the game. Tritons still lead at 2-0. They left one on base, did not score. They did pick up another hit. That's the second one allowed by Kane in this game. No errors that inning for the Hornet defense. It's still 2-0 Notre Dame. We'll be back after this. Top half of inning number 6. 2-0 Notre Dame over the Preble Hornets. Tom D'Angelo from Notre Dame. Nate Wardle will lead things off. Or my mistake, actually. This is Hoffman. We're back to the top of the order. The pitch from Duncan got away a little bit. So Aiden Hoffman will lead things off. Top half of the 6th. Takes a ball inside. Hoffman still looking to reach safely in this game. Hit from Duncan is in for a strike. So a 2-1 count. Hoffman's made some fantastic plays. He's been busy at shortstop today. Swings a soft ground ball to the second baseman, Aaron Hiroth, and that's out number 1 of the 6th. Once again, a reminder for all of you play folks out there, the Notre Dame rendition of Deadly Earnest will be in the Notre Dame Auditorium beginning tonight, April 25th, starting at 7 o'clock. Shows will run from the 25th through the 27th, all at 7 o'clock. Tickets available at the door. Nate Wardle now batting, the left fielder. That first pitch was outside for a ball. Second pitch in for a strike. So 1-1 count here. Duncan still cruising so far through 5 1/3. Big swing and a miss there. 1-2, big swing and a miss, a strikeout. Wardle strikes out for the second time. That's out number 2. That'll bring up Branson Kent, who has reached twice on 2 errors. Only 2 errors committed by the Notre Dame defense have been one facing Kent. Slider is low and outside, ball 1. Next offering from Duncan. Swing and a fly ball. Center field playable. Fralick will be camping underneath it. Another quick 1-2-3 inning for the Tritons. Avery Duncan pitching a gem. Only 1 hit through 6. Tritons still lead 2-0, looking to expand that lead when we come back. This is The Score and the official Notre Dame Baseball Radio Network. Back here from Harold Neville Park, Drew Sajinski, Triton third baseman. He's walked twice. Will lead off the Notre Dame half of the 6th inning. Sajinski was left stranded at third back in the 1st. Takes a strike inside from Keene. That one way inside, breaking pitch. Ball 2. That one gets outside, away. Ball 3. Another 3-0 count here for Sajinski. Hitters count. That one roped down the left field line. Fair ball, a base hit. So Sajinski is aboard with a leadoff single.
Brady LaViolette.
And that'll bring up Brady LaViolette, who's got that home run power. We all know that. Reached on an error back in the 1st. He's got a man in Sajinski on first base. Only the 3rd hit allowed by Keene to this point in the ball game. LaViolette. A little bit of a check swing. There's going to be a tough play. Hoffman will not have anywhere to go with it. Everyone's going to be safe. Going to call this one an infield single. So Sajinski ends up at 2nd. LaViolette is aboard.
24, Jack Collins, and your batter is Bryson Kane.
So there's going to be a courtesy runner. Jack Collins will be standing at first base. A bit more speed to him than LaViolette has. Bryson Kane will be the batter. There's a brief discussion near home plate between Coach Barker, who's going to make a change. Sajinski is going to come out. There's a substitution. Now standing at 2nd.
New courtesy runner, Micah Marzak.
Is Micah Marzik. So 2 new runners aboard. Marzik at 2nd. Jack Collins standing at 1st. Bryson Kane at the dish. Another good power batter. That one's up the middle, a base hit. They're going to send Marzik. This is why they made the change. Throw to the plate will be cut off. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Tritons. Kane comes up with an RBI single. So there are no outs in the bottom of the sixth. There's going to be a discussion on the mound. Peyton Keene has pitched so well through 5, struggling to get that first out here in the 6th. Evan Hunter's due up next. Tritons, after this game, will play Escanaba tomorrow here at Notre Dame, and then they'll have a doubleheader against Schwaben on Monday. That's the 29th of April. Before May begins, they'll be at Southwest a week from today.
Evan Hunter.
Evan Hunter is now the batter. He's got 2 men on. 1 runner in scoring position. Showing bunt, pulls it back. Nothing doing there. Hunter once again shows bunt, misses his bunt. That's strike 1. One count here on the Triton left fielder. Breaking pitch is in for a strike. Two runners on, nobody out. Here's a pitch. Bouncing ball, third base side. Kent steps on the bag for 1, fires across the diamond in time. Double play. So Hunter is out. So is Jack Collins, who was the courtesy runner.
Donatello Badalamante.
That'll bring up Donatello Badalamante, who is once again looking to reach for the first time safely today. Ground out and a fly out so far. Breaking pitch misses for a ball. So a man on second. Pitch is upstairs. Bryson Kane currently the man in scoring position. Two outs here for Badalamante. That one inside nearly hit him. Just missed. Three-0 game. Here's the pitch. In for strike. On a 3-ball count, that gets it to 3-1. 1 on, 2 out. Swing and a fly ball left field. Playable. Wardle will make the catch.
After 6 innings
and that will end the 6th inning. So Badalamante is retired. The Tritons get 1. They add to their total. It's now 3-0 in favor of the home team. We'll be back right after this. Top of the 7th inning, 3-0 in favor of the Tritons. Peyton Keene will lead things off for the Hornets. Need to get something going in a hurry. Avery Duncan has been lights out. Only 1 hit through 6 innings. Keene, a ground ball, third base side. Sajinski will have it, and that's out number 1. Randy Von Hayden will now be the batter. 1 down already. Tritons looking to make it 8 wins on the season. As Duncan, that one way up and inside. Von Hayden had to duck out of the way, nearly hit him. It's one of the few, when I say few, I mean very few bad pitches Duncan has made. Been phenomenal throughout this game. That one bounces in the dirt, ball 2. So 2-0 to count. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 3. Von Hayden had to get out of the way once again. Randy's 0 for 2 today. Struck out his last time up. Next pitch to him is ball 4, so a 4-pitch walk. A 1-out walk at that. Gets a man on for Carson Blum. Looks like there might be a change here. Looks like we're going to have a different batter, I believe. Don't know who's coming out quite yet. It looks like it's going to be Will Monarek. That's the one who came out of the dugout for the Hornets.
Running for Preble, number 5, Owen Mertens. And a pinch batter, number 3, Will Monarek.
So on top of that, Owen Mertens is now standing down at first. Bit more speed, so Monarek will bat with 1 out and 1 on against Avery Duncan. Tough spot to come into here. Pickoff throw to first is nowhere close. Monarek's a righty. Duncan's been dealing with that right arm all day. Pitch to him is in for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Strike 2. Monarek's down to his last strike. As Mertens on first base. 3-0 game. Here's a pitch. Fouled back out of play. Tritons looking to close this one out here. Monarek will call time. Pitch from Duncan, called strike 3. That's out number 2. And that'll bring up Nate Pollen. Pollen has not reached safely today. Struck out in the 2nd and grounded out to Sajinski in the 5th. Takes a big swing and a miss at a fastball there. Runner's gonna go. Not even concerned about it. A swing and a miss there. That's strike 2. Mertens will advance. Duncan is solely concentrating on Pollen right now. He's down to his last strike. There's the pitch to him, swung and fouled back out of play. Duncan has only allowed one hit to this point in the game. Issued a few walks, but been rock solid, and a strikeout will end it.
Strike 3, and that'll end their ball game. Your final score.
Final out is courtesy of a swing and a miss from Pollen, and the Tritons will win this one 3-0 over the Preble Hornets. We'll be back with the totals right after this. This is The Score and the Notre Dame Baseball Radio Network. Back here from Notre Dame, Tritons come away with a 3-0 victory behind a gem pitch from Avery Duncan. 7 innings of work, only allowed 1 hit, no runs, 2 walks dealed. He also threw 7 strikeouts. He picks up the win for the Tritons. On the losing side, Peyton Keene, 7 innings of work, 5 hits allowed, 3 runs allowed on 3 walks and 2 strikeouts. The Tritons will be back here tomorrow against Escanaba. That game's scheduled for 4:30. We'll see what the weather looks like, but that is the plan as of right now. The Hornets' next game will be tomorrow at Luxembourg Casco. That does it for our coverage from here at Neville Park. For all of us here at Notre Dame Sports, I'm Dom DeAngelo saying thank you so much for listening, and goodbye from Notre Dame.